can I blame Chanel when you myself included, we buy Chanel. That's why they can come out with a heel cover, and they'll probably charge at least $1,000. And you know who you are. You know who you are. You're gonna buy a heel cover for $1,000 because it says Chanel. Oh, these are okay. These are nice. Do I actually wear this? I might be getting a hot flash. Hey all stars, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to, I know I always say all my videos are really good, but this one's really good. So we are doing a shoe evaluation in this video. In addition to just some of the different events that I've been to, I have a few new things in, not a lot, just a couple of things that I'm going to try them real quick. But more importantly, we are going to figure out my shoe situation. If you guys know, I have big feet. I wear a size 11. I'm a true size 11. So that's about a 42 European. And I've acquired a lot of shoes. Some I don't remember I own still. So the purpose of this video is really to just have a very honest come to Jesus moment with myself, with my shoes, very similar to my bag evaluation. So we're going to ask 5 important questions and really determine, do we still need these? Are we shamed by the amount of money we used to buy the shoes? Like, what is the deal? Why do I have shoes that I haven't touched in over a year? Why do I have shoes that I literally don't even remember purchasing? So yes, if you are in the same situation, same scenario, which I know a lot of you guys are, and a lot of you guys DM'd me and commented and messaged me that you also did the same exercise with your bag. So hopefully this will inspire you and motivate you to do the same thing with your shoes. Depending on how long the shoes take, because when I tell you I've been dreading this, I have been dreading this. I haven't even brought my shoes out. I still have my summer shoes in the back, and I've got my boots. There's a lot of shoes. So I'll probably just line everything up and then we'll just go from there. So wish me luck, because I'm going to need it. I'm going to need it. I've been procrastinating, dreading this moment. Yeah, I didn't even put makeup on because I'm just like, you know what? Anything to stall means I'm not going to do it. So we're going to do it. But yes, before we get into all of that, we're just going to go over all the things that I've been getting into, which I'll share with you guys. And then we'll try on some of the new pieces. And then if you want to see how I am evaluating my shoes and really determining what to keep, what to let go of, then watch to the end. Like always, well, not always, but in the last couple of videos, I've been leaving timestamps to make it easier for you guys to follow along and to see what parts of the video you want to see. So if you feel like it's too long, I don't want to watch everything, then just go to the timestamps and then you can come back later, catch up on what you missed. We're trying to make it easier for you guys. Let me know if you guys like that. If you guys appreciate the timestamps, just comment timestamps. Anywho, I think enough rambling, enough procrastinating on the side, because I don't want to do this, but we're doing it. Now let's get into the video, because yeah, a lot has been happening. Your girl's been outside. We've been putting the outfits and the looks together, which you would have seen in the outfit of the day, but also just having fun and trying to live my best life as much as possible. And that also means identifying the shoes I need and keep to make dressing easier for me. I don't know if you're like me, but when I really go through my clothes, when I go through my wardrobe and really identify what I actually need and don't, it does make dressing up easier for me, especially when I purge. So we're going to do that today. Let's get into it. I know I'm still talking. I'm still collaborating. I'm still like, I don't want to do it. Okay, let's get into it. Sorry, guys. these are, oh, these are, okay. These are nice.
You got to the royal living experience. I don't know. I cleanse first and I do all of that, so I really feel like that last step was just. Monica, let me just tell you something that just happened. Doctor, when give you judgmental. Only speak from experience, and you know I'm 46, going to be 47, and I've got fabulous skin.
Hey stars. Okay, so I just got back home from the Dang event, which you guys would have seen. It was really, really, really good. I'm really enjoying having conversations and sharing my perspective. You know, I'm 47. Well, I'm going to be 47 next month. I've lived, I've worked, I've done. So it's always nice to be able to add your voice to the conversations. And this conversation was mostly about skincare. As you guys know, like I said, I'm 46, going to be 47, and I have amazing skin. I'm gonna put that out there. You know, it's funny, before I used to just tone it down, or I used to brush it off, or I'd be like, but now I'm owning it. I'm owning it. I've got great skin. And it was just a nice conversation with dermatologists talking about our skincare routines and all of that. So conversation was fun. I'm not sure how much I was able to share because of course I can't record myself. So I'm depending on whatever content I can get from other people. So I'll try, hopefully a lot of that was included, just a little bit about the conversation. But we also talked about entrepreneurship and just kind of finding balance and what inner beauty. I think the best question that I personally, and my best response was the idea of inner beauty, and like, you know, what is that to you? And for me, it's kindness, being kind to people, being open and welcoming to people. And I say this all the time, and I got the same compliment from somebody who came late and wasn't there for that part. But when I meet people in real life, I always get, you're so much more beautiful in real life than on social. And I believe I get that because of the energy I give out. You know, yes, I do a great job with my makeup, and yes, I look great, but I'm like, I do add a little bit of filter on social. But even with that, so when I hear that, you know, you're more beautiful, I really think it's kindness. I do think you become more attractive to people when you are more open. And that's just me. I could be wrong, but when I gave that answer, a lot of people in the audience agreed. So I'm onto something here. I think being kind, being generous, being grateful, and having an attitude of gratitude really slows down your aging process, I guess. Or just, you know, stress will push you forward in it, but, you know, being a good person will help you out with that. Anyway, that's me rambling. I did get some Dang products. I don't have my glasses on, but apparently their sunscreen is really good. And I'm like, well, sunscreen by a black brand, it must be good. So I can't wait to try the sunscreen. Is this a sunscreen? I got my glasses here. I'm back home. What? This is me trying to suffer for no reason. But I do have my glasses here. So let's see what this says real quick. Oh, goodness gracious me. So one is a hydrating cream. We like, hydrating face cleanser. We like a hydrating face cleanser. That's what this one is. And then this one is a acylic acid serum. I feel like I might have something like that. This one is Ceramide Buff Day Cream. So we've got good travel sizes, and I'm traveling this coming week. So this should be good. And then a vitamin C. And y'all know I don't play about my vitamin C. So yeah, very excited to try these products. I did not get, I thought the SPF would be in this package. So I'll just probably order their SPF. So yeah. What else? Yeah. I also went to what's it called? Tribal Eyes. They had a little Mother's Day situation. You would have seen me getting that massage. Ooh, child. I did not know that you can get like tents and like knots in your arms. Like, I've never gotten a massage on my arms and felt that good. Like he went, I asked for my hands and wrists because, you know, I type and I'm all of that. So it tends to lock up, but yo, he went in. He went in. That was good. That was really good. Y'all saw my face. Anywho, let me show you the glasses I got from Anna real quick from Tribal Eye. Anna's the owner of Tribal Eye, but I'm gonna show you this new pair. You guys are gonna love it. One moment, please. I mean, don't talk to me because I'm way too cool in this pair. Like how flipping cool. And they're so good because with the bangs, I was finding that most of my pairs, it was just a struggle. Like they didn't look good because my bangs are so low. But this pair, excellent. They're weighty. And that's one thing I love about Tribal Eye glasses. Like the quality is exceptional. And I have a few pairs, but this pair I don't have. Like these are everything. And they also come in an ombre and like a blue to clearish beige situation, which I have the Etro pair, so I won't get that. But yeah, these are really good. Anywho, that was my very busy day. Tomorrow I am going to be a couch potato. I ain't gonna do nothing. But anywho, I'll see you guys later. Bye, stars. Actually, before I see you guys later, can we have a moment for my outfit? If I have it inserted. I like, the outfit was killed. It was so good. And I didn't do a lot. You will, of course, you'll see the breakdown and everything in the Outfit of the Day series. If you're not following that series on my channel, make sure you follow it. But you guys see, I did a little insert of the look. Chef's kiss. Now, I'll see you guys later. Bye, stars. Okay, so I have about 3 new in pieces that I'm going to try on real quick with you guys. I was hoping these new shoes that I ordered from Net-a-Porter, they're Jimmy shoes. I was hoping they would come in on time, but doesn't look like they're here or they're going to be here on time. So I'm just going to try on these 3 pieces that I got from Revolve with you guys. They're really, really cute. So let's try those on real quickly. Yeah. Okay, so the first item, first of all, just ignore the shoes. When you watch the video to the end, you'll understand why I have chaos in terms of shoes behind me and why there's a little bit of chaos in my room, in my office closet situation. This is still a shoe haul, so, well, not a shoe haul, but shoe evaluation, so just ignore that. Now, let's focus on the matter at hand. The shorts. So these are from Revolve. I am obsessed with this trend, but haven't bought anything like in the short section, like wise. So I figured, you know what, let's do this pair. If I'm correct, they also come in black. I do love the way this feels. I think they were over $100, and I'm not sure if that's the price point across the board. But I feel like they're beautiful. The fabric feels organic. Don't quote me on that, but it might be. Oh, also the top. You guys would have seen this top already. And if not, the top is from Utopia. It was basically the only top that I have in my closet office that I figured would even look decent with the shorts, so I threw them on with them. Would I style it this way? I don't think so. I already have an outfit in mind, a windbreaker, a blazer. I also have a tunic that I figured I can open the side and let the lace peek through. But I'm going to have fun with this for the summer, so stay tuned to see how I style it in my Outfit of the Day series. But yes, if you love the top, it is super fun. The stars, the gold stars are actually buttons. And it's just a fun piece. I do have a discount code. It is from Utopia, and I have a discount code. It's Monica18. So if you love it, just, I'll link it in the description box. Use my link, use my code, get a discount, and stay stylish all summer long. But yes, these are the shorts. They're fun. They fit well. They've got an elastic band, so you can really play around with sizes. I do believe I went with a small. I usually do a small, which is my true size on the bottom. And then I tend to go up on top just because my shoulders are broader and I'm a bit more muscular. Mind you, the correct information will be listed anyway. So, but yeah, you see the fit. I could have gone up. I wouldn't have gone down. Well, I could have gone down too because it's pretty big. I can't go up. This is what I'm tongue-tied, sorry. But yes, you see the shorts. There's another bottom, so we'll just keep this top because I'm looking at what I have and I just don't feel like anything I have would look decent with it. Ooh, these would look good with a white dress shirt, and then put a belt over the elastic band, because if you're not a huge fan of the elastic band, then just put a belt over it. But that's what it looks like on its own in terms of the rise. It's a good fit. It looks good. It's fun. Just a fun little pair of shorts. Perfect for summer. All right, let's keep on going. So the skirt is absolutely stunning. I have the skirt, sorry, I don't have the skirt. I have the bralette for this black version of the skirt. I also don't have it in black, but I want it in black, especially now that I have it in white and I see how well it fits. As you guys can see, it's a little on the big side, but you know, I don't think I would go down a size either because then it gets a little too tight. But yeah, with the bralette in black, it's going to be a really cool black and white moment. The fabrics are the same. It's just a very simple, cute bralette. This goes really high. And then with a pair of black sandals or something strappy or a pop of color, that'll look really cute. So very excited to style the skirt for you guys. The only thing about this skirt that I don't like is that there are no pockets. I'm like, that is a travesty. No pockets. I know. Sorry, guys. I'm moving you everywhere. I'm just trying to see if you, there we go. That's better. I just want you guys to see the beauty of the skirt. Like, it's so pretty. It's such a pretty, fun skirt. And my thing is, pieces like this, you can dress up, you can dress down. So it's fully lined, so it's not transparent or anything. It's fun. It feels breathable. It doesn't feel heavy, and it's voluminous. So it is a super, super cute skirt, and I'm very excited. I cannot wait to style this. I'll probably style this very soon, so stay tuned. So I have one more dress, and then we are done. Okay, I am obsessed with this dress. So I'm always looking for dresses that I can just throw on and go, especially come summertime. And anything that kind of resembles a black and white moment is always a win. So with this dress, you've got two different fabrics. So the fabric on top is nice and clingy. It fits really well, as you guys can see. And then the fabric on the bottom is a bit more stiff, and it is a bit more, I wouldn't say this is a taffeta. It's definitely a synthetic material. And then the price point dictates that as well. But it's just, it has a bit more fullness and it's a bit stiff. It's stiffer. And the skirt just kind of hangs. It's not overly full, but it's still very flattering to the body, as you can see. I'm getting ready to remove my fibroids, so I won't have that bulgy stomach anymore. I can't wait. But today's a good day so far. Well, I wrap my stomach all day, so anywho. But yes, this is a dress. Super affordable, really comfortable. I could actually do this without wearing a bra, and the girls are like nice and firm, so we love that as well. Because of the black trim, I would say black shoes are probably ideal for this, but I don't think I have a great pair of black sandals that I want to wear with this. And now that I'm doing the shoe evaluation, I actually don't think I do have black sandals to wear with this, so I have to buy black sandals. Anywho, what do we think? The fit is good. I kind of really like this a lot. I know I can say I'm loving. I think, the reason why I wouldn't say love is because it just doesn't have pockets. If it had pockets, then it would be a love, love, love. But I really like it, and I cannot wait to style this for the season. So stay tuned for that. All right, that's it for the pieces, the new in pieces that I have. Well, I do have some, I have these fragrances from Ellis Brooklyn. These are their new summer fragrances. Really fun. I use these every time I get out of the shower. So right after I do, my facial routine, then my skin, then this goes on all over one of these. So right now I think I have like the banana milkshake and the marshmallow or something else, but can't wait to try these for the summertime because their scents are really good and they last. Anywho. I have some other new things, but this is what I see in front of me. And this is something that I'm actually very much looking forward to trying. So yeah, that's all I got. Honestly, when I look at the shoes, so I'm going to start with like flats. So kind of loafers and some of my other fun flats. And honestly, some of these are just expensive memories. Like I have spent so much money on shoes that it's mind-blowing. But c'est la vie. I figured to make this easier and cohesive, I'm going to do different categories. So I have shoes pretty much everywhere in this house. I have, I think, 2 to 3 bags full of like spring, summer shoes. I have my loafers and, your ballet flat situation here in my office. And I have some other dressier flats here as well. We've got strappy sandals. We've got pumps. We've got boots. So we've got platforms. So we'll do it loafers, and then strappy sandals, and then pumps, and then boots, and then we will end it with then summer shoes, and then we'll end it with the sneakers. So, and as I'm discovering different places where shoes are, I might just add something that I just found, but for the most part, that's going to be the order. So yeah. Okay, because my mind is acting a little funky right now, I swear I changed my HRT, or the pharmacist changed my HRT patches, and I feel tired again. So I think I need to call my doctor and let her know that they changed the brand. And I think that's why I'm like falling back into this exhaustion bubble that I've been in for so long. You know, my doctor asked me a really interesting question. Oh, if you're new here, I'm in perimenopause and it's kicking my butt. But I started HRT, and my doctor was like, she said something that I thought was really interesting. She said, let me know when you get to a place of normal, or how you felt before this. And that really took me aback, because I've been going through this for so long, thinking that, or not even knowing what was wrong, because I had my kids in my 30s, and I just thought being exhausted all the time just was basically from pregnancy, and that comes with the territory. Not realizing that your perimenopause symptoms literally can start in your 30s. I have a friend who's on HRT and she's 38. So it actually does start a lot earlier. And there's also not a lot of research. Of course, that's getting better now, we thank God. But, you know, if you were a doctor 20 years ago, you really weren't so educated basically on this topic. So anyhow, enough of that. But I'm going to read the questions. I have the questions here, and I'm going to have them with me when I get on the ground and start sorting and asking myself, like, you know, so that way I don't forget. So I know I kind of took that off, but just letting you guys know, disclaimers. And if you're feeling me, if you're in the same boat, just give me a thumbs up, because you already know what's going on. You know how it is. Anywho, so the first question is, do I actually wear this, or do I just admire them? The second question is, do they still feel like me in my current style? So this is the question I'm going to ask for each shoe, basically, if I didn't make that clear. The third question is, are the shoes versatile enough to survive trend cycles? And then number 4 is the comfort and quality still giving what it's supposed to give? That's important. And then, sorry, did I say number 5? Number 4, that was number 4. Number 5 is, would I still buy the shoe today? All right, so I feel like the questions are simple enough, and I feel like now it's time to get on the ground. I already have the flats there, if you guys can see some of my flats. So let's get to work. Okay, so I guess we'll go row by row. For this row, actually, I still need to make sure I'm doing this right. Let's get the laptop so we can get all the questions and everything else. All right, so honestly, I feel like for this row, I can answer pretty much every question. Do I still wear these? Do I just admire them? I wear all of these. So let me see, make sure you guys can see. The first row, we've got Valentino Roman studs, these Fendi flats, and then my yellow Valentino Roman studs. Love these shoes so much that I decided to get them in another color. So I got them in 2 colors. So do I actually wear them? Yes. Do these still feel like me in my current style? Absolutely. Is the shoe versatile enough to survive trend cycles? I think so. I think they're very flattering on my feet, and even though I have big feet. So yes, they're versatile enough to survive trend cycles, and the brand still produces them. They don't offer as many colorways as they used to, but you know, you're good enough. And because of the big studs, they're dressy enough. That gold makes them dressy enough that you can actually wear them to like dressy events. So I've worn them to weddings and whatnot. I have the matching bag for this. This just works so well with my Bottega Jody. It's kind of in the same colorway. Is the shoe versatile? Yes, we said that. Is the comfort? Yep, they're very comfortable. All of these are very comfortable. Would I still buy the shoes today? Yes. This one I probably wouldn't buy them today, if I'm being honest. But I still really love these because they're pretty comfortable. I can wear so many colors with them because of the different colors on them. And I like the versatility. So even though this one is falling short of that one, I would still, you know, it's 1 out of 5. So we're still a winner on that one. Honestly, the same thing applies with these 2 Chanel flats. I do wear them all the time. If you're an all-star, if you're here, you know, you see me wearing these all the time. Is the shoe versatile enough to survive? Yes, these are classics for Chanel. This one was a little newer for Chanel. I think they brought it out a year and a half ago, but it's still a classic. And it would definitely survive the trend cycle. Is comfort. So funny enough, these are actually not as comfortable as you would think they are. And that's because I find them to be a tad bit tight, but I can still spend a full day in them. So it's not an uncomfortable where I won't be able to move my feet. But would I preferred half an inch up? Absolutely. Does Chanel make half an inch? No. So we settle with what we got. So yeah. So I still love them. Would I buy them today? Yes, I would buy them today if it was the same price. I think I got these for either $8.95 or $9.25, and I got these for like $1,100, which is expensive for flats, especially if you've been buying luxury as long as I have. I've been buying luxury since my 20s. I'm going to be 47 next month. So for a very long time. And to see the evolution of these prices can be very hard mentally for some of us, regardless of you having the money to buy them or not. You know, it's just, to me, it's like, I don't know, it just feels like a slap in the face. But that's a conversation for another time. If you are, you know, if you've been rocking with me, you know how I feel about pricing with a lot of brands right now and integrity in pricing. It's very shameful as far as I'm concerned, but c'est la vie. They get away with it. Technically, I don't even, can I blame Chanel when you myself included, we buy Chanel. That's why they can come out with a heel cover and they'll probably charge at least $1,000. And you know who you are. You know who you are. You're going to buy a heel cover for $1,000 because it says Chanel. Okay. So far so good. We've been succeeding with the flats. Okay, this is another flat that, okay, let me answer the questions. So this pair is from Sarah Flint. This is pony hair. Pony hair is just a fancy way to say calf hair. And leopard print. We love a good leopard. Okay, do I actually wear this? I've probably worn them once in the last 6 months. So I still have worn it. I have worn it. Do they still feel like me and my current style? Yes, they do, because it's full of neutrals. It's full of brown and black, basically, and it's a classic silhouette. Is the shoe versatile enough to survive the trend cycle? Yes, it's a classic flat. Is the comfort and quality still giving what it's supposed to? Yeah, they're pretty comfortable. They're actually more comfortable than the Chanel's. The cool thing about Sarah Flint shoes is that they're really heavily padded. So they're very comfortable. They just don't have the recognition. And they're also very, very well made. So this is kind of mid-luxury. Let me see what else. Would I still buy this shoe today? So let me be honest, I didn't buy these. They were gifted when I worked with the brand. But I struggle with this a little bit because I love a good leopard print. Now, once upon a time I didn't, but they're just a versatile shoe and they always make their way back in fashion. And I know I would feel some kind of way if I got rid of these, even though I haven't worn them a lot, but I still wear them occasionally, knowing that I had a great pair and I got rid of them just because I've worn it. I probably haven't worn them as much, but hopefully this will motivate me to wear them more. So we're going to keep these ones. Oh shoot. Now we get into loafers. Okay. This is a little hard because loafers are timeless. However, y'all remember this Prada pair? I think Prada still sells these. So do I actually wear this? No. Does this feel like me and my current style? No, they're too bulky. Is the shoe versatile enough to survive the trend cycle? Technically, yes. Yes, because, it's Prada. They tend to do a great job of creating a classic, and it's just their take on the classic loafer silhouette, but just a little bulkier. Is comfort and quality still giving what it's supposed to do? Yes, quality. They've held their own. I technically haven't worn them that much, as you can see with the heels, but and they're reasonably comfortable, if I'm correct. Would I still buy these shoes today? No, just because it doesn't serve my personal style. So it seems like this pair failed on a lot of the questions. So even though I'm like, they're Prada, they were expensive, I think I need to sell these. So I'm going to put these in my little sale pile. And once I get my sale page or whatever going for the bags and the shoes, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, I'm going to put this on the let's get rid of her side. Yeah, I haven't worn these shoes in way too long. So I'm like, who am I kidding? I know they're not serving me. Okay, now we've got actually, I'm just going to do these two. No, I'm going to do this up separately. So we've got these Gucci loafers. These are such a classic. I don't know if you guys remember. I don't know if Gucci still does that, but they made the loafers kind of have that flat thing to mimic their Princetons. Oh shoot, I remember I have some more. Oh, sorry. I just remembered another pair of loafers or Princeton Gucci pair that I have that's somewhere. Anywho, so they're made to actually go in and serve as a flat. And I love that they're in that beautiful burgundy color. So yeah, do I actually wear these? Yes, I wore them today. Does this still feel like me and my current style? Yes. Is this shoe versatile enough to survive the trend cycle? Yes. Is it comfortable and is the quality still there? Yes, it is. Would I buy these again? Yeah, they're a classic. That would I buy them again question is a little tricky for me. I think, so this is what we're going to do, because half of this stuff at today's price is a no. No, we don't like today's price. Would I buy them again for the price I bought them? That is, so when I say would I buy them again, that's what I mean. Most of the stuff and the prices that they have now, I don't think I love anything enough. Actually, maybe these black and white ones, I would buy them at today's price. But this was still, mind you, yeah, the prices have been changing within months. So who knows how much that would be. I saw some other shoes at Chanel and they're teetering on 2,000 for pieces of leather. So yeah, anyway, sorry. The whole pricing thing just gets me. So yes, I would buy the loafers again at the same price. And that's going to be for everything. Okay, so now I've got this pair of loafers. These are from Talbot's. I love that it has that kind of I can't remember the name of this kind of detail, but I love that detail on them. So they're fun. I don't have another pair that's like this in black. So yes, do I actually wear these? I do, not as often as I should. So kind of like the leopard pair, I wear them occasionally. Do they still feel like me and my current style? Yes. Is the shoe versatile enough? Absolutely, to survive a trend cycle. Is the comfort and quality still giving? Yes, as you guys can see, immaculate condition. Would I still buy these shoes today? These were also gifted when I did a collaboration with Talbot's. Okay, now my favorite pair of loafers. You guys already know. I don't need to go through all of that with y'all. I wear these all the time. They checkmark everything. I would buy them again. Actually, you know what? Let me be honest. I actually would buy these at today's price. That's how much I love these. So yes. All right. So we have 3 pairs that are kind of in the same boat. Actually, no, I would say these 2 are probably in the same boat. So this pair of loafers were gifted to me by Mark Nolan. And then I think these were gifted to me by J. Crew. So, do I actually wear these? Occasionally. You guys know I love black and white. So, even though I don't wear these as often, I know it's more of, I forget that I have these, if I'm being honest. I forget I have these all the time. So, I think I just need to put them in a place where I can see them more often. Do these still feel like my current style? Yes, both of them. I can say that for both of them. are they versatile enough to survive the trend cycle? 1,000%. Comfort and quality still in perfect condition for both. This one, I think I've only wore it once or twice. Actually, you know what? This one isn't the most comfortable, if I'm correct. They had to go up a size for me, and I think it hurts a little bit at the back. Would I buy the shoe again? They were both gifted, but if I had to buy these, I don't think I would, if I'm being honest. So this one, I feel like I'm trying to convince myself that I still need to keep them, even though I probably wore them once or twice. I think I can give it one more season, and I will try and be intentional over the summer, spring, and as we go into summer to wear them. Then we've got these green loafers, which I really love them. They have that similar detail, kind of like the Talbot's pair. Do I have green loafers like this? No. Do I actually wear these? I tried to wear them the other day, but it brought my outfit down. And so I had to wear like white sneakers instead because they just made my outfit look a little too gloomy. Does it still feel like they're very much aligned with my current style. I'll give them that much. Will they survive the trend cycle? Yes, they're a classic silhouette. Comfortable? Yes, they're comfortable and they're wearing well. Would I still buy this today? If I'm correct, these were also gifted. So yeah. I would buy these. I'm going to keep these. I was toying with them. I think, you know what? We're going to do the same thing for these two. We'll put them in the front so that way I can make sure that I actually wear them, especially with shorts and stuff. So this will be fun. So yeah. Y'all, I was like in full conversation with myself. But it is all good. So we're just going to jump right back in. So I figured because the sandals are already here and they're always going to live where I can have easy access to them, or not sandals rather, but more of my strappy going out shoes. So we're just going to go from here. So we'll do the strappy shoes and we'll do pumps. So the first pair are these Sarah Flint platforms. Do I actually wear them? Yes. Do they still feel like me? Yes, I literally just wore them for the Devil Wears Prada premiere party screening that I went to. Are they versatile enough to survive the trend cycle? Yes, I've had these for years, and like I said, I just wore them. I feel like I answered the same question twice. I might have not. Anyway, are they comfortable? Very comfortable. I walk through Atlantic Station, so from my car, normally when I wear heels, it has to be a valet situation. But no, I actually walked quite a distance in these, so they're very comfortable. Would I still buy these again? Actually, I would. These were a little bit more expensive than this brand normally sells their pricing. If I'm correct, they were closer to like $900, which Sarah Flint is mid-luxe, not up there. So, and that was a few years ago. And I really love these. They're very, very well made. And like you guys see the detail and the colors and everything. And they're cushioned. So yes, I would buy them again. I just got off of a call, so let's keep on going. I had to put a blanket on the floor. I don't know how people sit on the floor and it's comfortable for them. It's not comfortable for me. Anywho, okay. Actually, let me get my laptop so I can make sure I stick to the questions and don't go off on tangents. One moment, please. I need my water bottle too. This is actually a really good water bottle if you need a good one. And if you're like me and you measure your water, it's 32 ounces. It has the measurements on the inside, and it keeps your water nice and cool, and it doesn't spill. Unlike what's the name of the other one? What is the name? The Stanley. Stanley ruined my Kelly. Anywho. This is a good one. This is from a brand called Reduce. I'll link that if I remember. I'll remember. I'll link it. Okay. Oh, also, because I was just looking at some comments because, of course, like I said, I've been procrastinating. And people keep on asking about the wig. The wig is from the TikTok shop. I've said it many times. It's from the TikTok shop. If you go to my TikTok page, if you see any of the posts with this hair, there's a link. There's like that TikTok cart. So it's linked that way, and that's how you buy it. Okay, so now back to the task at hand. This pair, I don't even think I need to go over everything. These are old Gucci's. This is from my wedding. And July will be my 20th wedding anniversary. If I'm correct, I can't remember if I bought them for my wedding or if I had them and wore them for my wedding. I still wear them, still relevant. That's why you buy silhouettes that stand the test of time. Like, it is a very relevant, very current silhouette. You always want to make sure you're buying shoes that will survive any trend cycle. And that can occur also with avant-garde shoes. So there are shoes, and I there's one in particular that I have, when you see it, you'll understand. Like, there are some shoes that are just so trendy that they won't survive a trend cycle. Like, once they're not trending, that's it. And you'll see and you'll agree once you see it. So just keep on watching. But anywho, no need to. I feel like when we come across shoes like this, whereby I wear them consistently, there's no point. What I will do is, to make it quick, is just let you know how long I've had them, wear them, and if they, if they're like a shoe like this that is relevant forever, literally, until it falls apart. And as you can see, it hasn't fallen apart. Still wearing well. Could I put a rubber sole on this? Yes, that'll help with my grip. But the openings are still good. Everything's in place. The leather's still good on this as well. And I do, well, I don't know if I've worn them out, but I do wear them occasionally. Oh, wow, this is going to be a hard one on this one. Okay. Do I actually wear this, or do I just admire them? Honestly, I think I admire them. Okay, so this is Mock and Mock. Y'all remember when the crystals were a big thing? Do I actually wear this, or do I admire them? I haven't worn them in a while, if I'm being honest. I haven't worn them in a very long time. Do they still feel like me and my current style? Not really, if I am being honest. And I just noticed that they have lost crystals. I saw people talk about them. They lose crystals and everything. And I can see that now when I go a little up close and personal. Is the shoe versatile enough to survive a style cycle? Yes, I do believe I could still, I do believe this is such a classic silhouette that it can survive. It's still, like, if I wore them, I just haven't worn them, but they would still survive. Comfortable, they are pretty comfortable. Giving what it's supposed to give. Quality, not bad. Yes, there's some of the stones have come off, but considering they're going to be on the ground and nobody's going to be up close and personal, like, that's not the end of the world. If the heels were falling apart, then I would be concerned. Would I buy these again at today's shoes today? No, I would not. So I know there was kind of like a half and half in terms of the yes or no's. I don't think I will get rid of these shoes. Number one, they cost me way too much money. That's number one. Number two, they're that type of shoe that if I was going to Owambe party. So if you're not Nigerian, Owambe party is like the Nigerian parties where, everybody dresses up and just dresses up with the shine and all the sequins and everything. I feel like that's what a shoe like this is for. This is for, I want to go all glammed out. And that can happen once a year or every other year. I'm justifying it because I know you're going to justify purchases like this. So we're gonna hold on to these and we're gonna keep them because special occasion shoes are for special occasions. They don't come all the time. Okay, this is another pair that I won't be getting rid of. It is a Black-owned brand. These are the Brothersville. I love this brand. Love the designer. Got the opportunity to meet her. I just think she's really cool. And I really like these. I think they're so fun. I just don't wear them as much as I would like to. They're also, I know this doesn't apply to everybody, but I have a set of shoes that are strictly for shooting. I have shoes that have never left my house before, and this pair is one of them. So, as you guys know, part of my job is inspiring you guys to dress up, give you style inspo. And even though comfort is such a big deal for me, I know there's a lot of you girlies that, it's all about the look. And for me, I'll be very honest, it's about the look as well. But I also make sure I have shoes that are a bit more comfortable for me. So I try to wear those when I actually go out. And there's the shoes to create style inspo. And this is one of them. I just find my feet slide forward. But because they are a work shoe, they're going to be kept regardless. And one of these days, maybe I'll wear them outside of the house. But for now, these are shooting shoes. So yeah, I think to make it faster, if it's a shooting shoe, I'm just be like, it's a shooting shoe. It's not going anywhere. Okay. This pair, there's no point. If you are an all-star and you've been rocking with me, you don't even have to rock with me for the last 14 years I've been doing this or the last 5.5 years on YouTube. All you have to, I think I got these a year ago. I have been, no, maybe a year and a half. Jimmy Choo's. I wear these all the time. They're comfortable. They're high enough, but I feel stable. You guys were not lying when you said Jimmy Choo shoes are comfortable. So I have a series on Instagram. It's an older series, which I haven't followed up on in a while. And I don't know if I'm going to go back to it. But basically, I talk about shoes that hurt for no good reason. And of course, I list the different brands. And then I always encourage the audience to list the pair or the brands that they find comfortable. And so many of you guys said Jimmy Choo. And you're not lying. I actually just ordered a new pair of Jimmy Choo's from Net-a-Porter, so I'm hoping they come quickly. But those are my go-to favorites. They're not going anywhere. I'm keeping them. This pair from Zara. I actually really like this pair. It's Massimo Dutti. But I lost the gold strap. So if I can't find that strap, then I'm going to have to get rid of them and just get a new pair of gold shoes. I do a lot of gold, so I always like to have them. But I really like these, actually. Really well done for Massimo Dutti. But also, they weren't cheap. But yes, anywho. So this is another filming shoe. These are Alexander Birdman. They're a little older, but the silhouette is still very much a silhouette the brand sells. That's why I keep on saying you got to buy silhouettes that are timeless. What the brand is known for, especially if the silhouette is a classic, not necessarily a platform, slightly dainty, just your classic stiletto, they're always going to be relevant. So, you know, it doesn't matter what's trending. And this particular one, you've got the sheen or the shine as well as velvet. So I tend to wear these more during the fall winter, but also they're a great filming shoe. Okay, this is definitely a filming shoe. It's been outside, but only for shooting. These are Gianvito Rossi. I have never worn these. I have never worn them to an event, only because they are too big. I know, words that you would never think would come out of my mouth, but they are too big in a 42. I find my feet constantly push forward, and I think that was honestly just like maybe an era with the brand, because I'm a true 42. This is probably the only 42 shoe that I have that is a little bit big for me, but I think that's like, that heel is really high, and then my feet push forward, so they're not comfortable. Okay, so now we have these Rene Cavallis. This is another shooting shoe. Never left my house. No, or it's been outside for shoots, and that's it. I can't walk in them. Well, I can fake walk in them, but yeah, they're beautiful. Yeah. Hi, honey. How are you? Sorry about that. My son just came in. But yeah, definitely a shooting shoe. They're not going anywhere. Okay, also, this is actually a great way to get organized. So I would say if you're going to do this, you do this while you shift your wardrobe from winter to spring. This is a great way to not only purge what you're not using, but an easier way to kind of bring in your spring summer stuff. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm multitasking here. I figure if I'm going to do this, we're going to make it work. Okay, so I have this pair from Michael Kors. Do I actually wear these? No. Does this feel like me and my current style? No. Is the shoe versatile enough to stand the trend cycle? Yeah, it actually could. I feel like Dior actually did, in their new silhouettes, they have this like floral thing happening. So technically these are on trend right now. Are they comfortable? Yeah, they're my preferred heel height. I don't even remember the last time. I think I only wore this for a photo shoot. Would I still buy these? No, they were, I partner with Michael Kors a lot, so that was what these were for. But because this floral detail is trending with Dior, I'm going to hold on to these. So if I don't wear this, at least in the next 2 months, that is a good indicator for me that the Dior, because I actually want to buy the Diors, that's a good indicator to me that I won't wear those, or I'll get over them quickly. So I'm only going to keep this till the end of the summer, and then if I don't wear them, then I'll get rid of them for sure. I was actually for sure going to put them aside. Actually, let me try them on my foot one more time to even see. Oh, they are cute. Why don't I wear these? They're cute. They're actually cute. What is, y'all? Let me see if you can see these. They're cute. They're cute on. actually cute. And they fit, comfortable. I'm going to do better. I'm going to do better. I definitely got to do better for myself. Like, meanwhile, I'm convincing myself that I need to buy new shoes. I ain't got no shoes. If you're like me, let me know. Because I know you are. You're here. So you've definitely also convinced yourself you have no shoes, eh? You got shoes. You just need to do a come to Jesus moment bag evaluation for yourself. Mind you, I haven't taken anything out, so I can't even justify buying anything yet. Well, I took one pair of loafers out. Okay, let's keep on going. Okay, this is a pair that... Oh, okay. All right, so this is a pair from White House Black Market when I worked with them. I've never worn these. I probably worn them once. Oh, I did. No, I did wear them. I wore them to dinner 2 years ago. I'm going to take these out. So that'll be... I don't even need to go over everything. I wore them 2 years ago. Oh, okay. Cult Gaia. Do I actually wear these photo shoots? I've had these for at least... I think I've had these for at least 6 years. And you see. Do they still feel like me in my current style? Yes, they do. They do. Are they comfortable? No, but they're still stylish, so that kind of offsets that. Is the quality still giving? Yes, they're wearing very well. They still look new. I was just looking at them. I'm like, gosh, they still look new. Would I buy them again? I don't know if I would buy them again, but I do really like them. And the heel makes them avant-garde, so they last the test of time. So I will not be getting rid of these. I will continue to keep these. That's what we're going to do with those. These Bottegas. All my Bottega. These Bottega sandals. So these 3 Bottega sandals, I would say, do I actually wear these? All 3? Yes. Do they still feel like me in my current style? Yes. Are they comfortable? The brown ones are comfortable. The black stretch sandals are comfortable. My mules are comfortable. I just wore these to an etro event with a beautiful etro dress. This pair is not comfortable, but I still wear them, mostly for photo shoots. I can wear them outside, actually. It's just after a while, they start to hurt through here. So if you have the silhouette, you probably know what I'm talking about. They start to hurt through here, but not enough that, because the shoe itself is so comfortable. This is the good thing about Bottega shoes. If you ever think about buying anything Bottega, first of all, they fit big feet, number one, which is a plus. This is a 41. So it really depends on the brand, ultimately. Mind you, I haven't bought any shoes from Bottega recently because I feel like they started reasonable and then everything just shot up to like $1,500 and more. And I'm like, why? Nothing's changed. Anyway, c'est la vie, story for another time. But I find because you've got the cushion, the grip, and then the heels are not too high, they're always comfortable. I can stand on them for hours before they start to hurt. So with that said, I would buy pretty much all of these just because they are sexy, they fit, I can walk in them, I can be in them for hours. So maybe this will motivate me to look to see if Bottega has anything new and exciting that I would love just as much as I love these pairs. Those are the mules. And then the classic stretch sandal, which I tend to forget I have. Just a nice, sexy sandal that you can't go wrong with. And we love that. Okay, so the last Bottega shoe that I'm going to share, kind of the same idea. This one is not wearing as well as the other ones I find, but they're still good. I still wear them, and I can walk in them. So we're going to keep these as well. Okay. And then the last pair are these are Zara, actually. They cost me a lot. They're leather, but they're very comfortable. And I've worn them recently, so I'm going to continue to keep these. They definitely remind me of Bottega, but they're comfortable, so they're actually a good shoe. Okay, so now it's time to go into pumps. My pumps are classic, so I highly doubt I would get rid of any of my pumps. These are the Manolo BBs. I used to collect these at one point. Collect them for photo shoots. Some actually I used to go outside in these, but after a while I'm like, they're too painful. But they're still great pumps. If I need to deal with the pain, I will. But for the most part, They're classic, so we're keeping the BB pumps. And then I have these white slingbacks from Zara. I actually really like these, so we're gonna keep these as well. I just realized I didn't answer my questions. Do I actually wear these? Yes. Do they still feel like me in my current style? Yes. Versatile to survive trend cycles? Yes. Comfortable? It's comfortable is relative with these ones, but they're still giving and they're wearing well. Would I buy them again? I don't know if I would buy them again, but I do like them, so we're gonna keep them. I was gonna lie to myself and say, well, I wear all the pumps here, and I'm like, you a damn lie. You a damn lie. Okay, let's be real. Let's be real here. This first row, Wadis. We don't need to go through everything. Okay, so, and then we have the Manolo Hangisis. I figured I'd just bring out the pairs that I have. Pretty much yes to everything. I wear them. They're, they survive any trend. Would I buy them again at the price I bought these? Yes. Not at the current price. There's no purpose. I already have them, so I'm good. But yeah, if you are thinking about buying these, yes, they're more expensive. If you can get them on sale or secondhand, I would say yes, because they're timeless. They stand the test of time. I feel like they're a great shoe. They elevate every outfit and they wear well. These Fendis, I wear them all the time. We don't have to go through that. Same thing with these M. Jame gold pair. Very, very comfortable. I love that the heel does that fun thing. These are also very old, so they're not available anymore. But they are my go-to because I wear a lot of gold, like I mentioned before. Then we've got these Wadis. I wear them all the time, so they don't apply. Okay, so then I have these Alexandria Rich pair. I love these. They're really a shooting shoe, but I still wear these. I just really love them. They're white and black, so it's a yes to pretty much everything on this. Same thing with these Mock and Mocks. Yes. I still wear them. I don't wear them as often, but they're just not an everyday shoe, but they're great for special occasions. And then I've got these Dior's. These are very, very old Dior's from the Ralph Simmons era. That's how old they are. I love the heel. I actually wear these outside considering they're pretty high, but they tend to hurt after like an hour or two. But they're a beautiful shoe. They're timeless. Like I said, this is why you buy great shoes. Buy shoes that are interesting, but in classic silhouettes with an interesting take. I don't think I would ever get rid of these shoes. Mind you, they're such a sexy shoe. Every time I wear them, I get compliments. So we're keeping them. So in the spirit of like, I need more leopard, I decided that I wanted to keep this Talbot's pair earlier in the year. And I still haven't worn them. But they're a great classic leopard slingback. And I honestly, you guys are going to have to help me with this one because I really want to keep them for like a just in case, but I'm like, just in case of what? Just in case of what? I haven't worn them, and now we're going into a new season, and they're calf hair, which I tend to wear calf hair more. So let me know if you guys think I should keep these. So it's almost like a no for everything, and with the exception of will they survive the trend cycle? They will, because they're a classic slingback, and they do fit my size, but no in the sense that I just have not worn them. I have not reached for them at all. So, or have I? Maybe I wore them once. But in the meantime, they will be on the I'm not keeping side. Don't laugh at me or judge. I don't have a lot of space, but we utilize the space we have. So I will be taking the boots out as we go over them because I have to switch over from fall to winter. Okay, so these are awake mode. They're a little older. Do I actually wear these? I do, but I haven't worn them. I didn't wear them all of last year, but I do wear them and they're comfortable. Do they still feel like me? Yes and no. Do they still feel like me? I'm not ready to get rid of these. Do they still feel like me? Not really. Is the shoe versatile enough to survive the trend cycle? Yes. Are they comfortable? Yes. And they're still giving quality? Yes. Would I buy the shoe again today? No. So that means I did 3 out of 2. I think I need to put these in the maybe pile. I don't know. I didn't wear them the whole year. They're comfortable. They're very cool, but it's not my style right now, if I'm being honest with myself. So, whew. that was hard. I don't even know. I still, honestly, I won't lie. I don't know if I'm going to take them aside or not. Okay, so this pair is from Neos. Do I still wear these? Yes. Do they still feel like my current style, like me and my current style? Yes. Are they versatile enough to stand the test of time? Yes, I love that detail too. They're a little old, but yes, they definitely can stand the trend cycle. Are they comfortable? Yes. Would I still buy them? I wouldn't still buy them, but I definitely wear these, and I do love them. And their fabric, they're comfortable, so we're gonna keep these for sure. I don't even have to go over this because these are my Kates. These are one of my favorite pairs of shoes. Very much me. Very much wear them. All the things. Yes, yes, yes. These Chloe's are so old, but I've actually started wearing them again. They're very much me. They're fun. They're comfortable. All the things. So we're gonna keep those for sure. This is another very old pair. They're probably 10 years old, Gucci. But as we see with trends, a lot of cool pieces always find their way back with the silhouettes and the designs. And this is something that Gucci tends to, bring back in that silhouette or that detail. They're also black suede and they're just really beautiful. I actually just wore them this past September for Fashion Week, so we're definitely going to keep these. Okay, I'm just realizing the time, so we have to try and make this a little faster. So less talking and let's get straight to business, especially with the boots. I feel like it'll be easier with boots. Okay. So, do I actually wear this? No. Does this still feel like me? No. Is this shoe versatile enough to survive a trend cycle? No. Comfort? No, no, no. So, I will be either selling these or giving them away. They're so fun though, but yeah. I've been holding on to these for like 2 years in hopes that I would wear them and I haven't. Okay, mock and mock. Do I wear these? Yes. Do they still feel like me? Yes, they've got bows. Are they versatile enough to survive the trend cycle? Yes, especially if you're a bow girly. Quality, yes, it's living up. It's working well. They're comfortable enough. Would I still buy these? Actually, I would. That's how much I love these. So, do I wear them as much as I probably should? No, but I love them, and I actually do wear them. These are Bottegas. You guys remember these? I think, were they the flash boots, whatever they call them? Yes. But do I still wear them? Yes, I actually do still wear them. I've worn them this year. Do they still feel like me? My style has definitely veered away from this a little bit, but when I want to be casual, it fits in perfectly, and I have a lot of things in this color. So, yes, it still works with my current style, with my current casual style, yes. Will they survive a trend cycle? I think so. I think people who have the flash boots, if they're not inundated with other shoes, I do think they still wear them. And even if they don't, that's on them. I personally love the green. So yes. Comfort and quality, yeah, still going strong. Would I buy them again today? No, but 4 out of 5, we're gonna keep these. Parenzo Schooler. Oh, I'm packing them. I decided to be smart about this, so I have my storage bags here since they're winter and we're now in spring, summer. So Parenzo Schooler, all the yeses. I don't need to go over them. Same thing with these Dior's, Dior combat boots. I do believe these are even still in store. If I'm correct, I could be wrong about that. Mind you, they probably won't be because different designer era, but great combat boot. Combat boots are timeless. So yes, yes, yes to everything. We're keeping them. They were too expensive for me not to keep them, especially since they are a classic shoe silhouette. So if you are an owner of like boots like combat boots or Chelsea boots, they're classic. They're always relevant. Unless it just doesn't fit in with your personal style, then I would say get rid of them. But otherwise, keep them. This pair was gifted to me from a brand called, I think, what was this brand called? I can't remember. Something. Leroy? I don't know. I love them because they had that pink trim. Have I worn them in like 2 years? No. So I'm going to make the difficult decision and let them go. Oh my goodness. These Prada boots, y'all, these Prada boots are at least 25 years old. And I'm keeping them because they're still a great class. This is what I mean when I say get a classic pair of boots that work. This is from Prada, like the Prada Sports. I don't know if they still do the red thing on the heel, but I wear these mostly when I'm like going to soccer practice and stuff. They're just a great boot. They're classic, they're timeless, and they're still, they're holding their own. And this is my thing. This is why I struggle and why I complain about integrity and pricing and shoes and all of that and just the prices is because when I bought those boots, mind you, yes, it was a long time ago. They were probably $500. Like $500 was a lot for boots back in the day. But, you know, we had priorities, and my priorities were luxury goods. However, I still have them. They're still relevant. They still look great. We can't say the same thing about a lot of the things we're purchasing now. They're not going to last 20 years. They're just not. And that's where I have the issue, because as someone who sold a lot of luxury back in the day, the biggest thing and the reasoning for me was quality. And it's hard for me to justify things when I know it's not because of quality. It's just because of the name. These are Phillip Lims. I wear them all the time, so it's a yes, yes, yes. We don't have to go over the questions. Same thing with these Stella McCarthy's. I love them. So actually, I would buy them again, but I don't believe that the brand still sells these. Okay, so we've got one bag full. This bag is full to the brim. This one I'm gonna need your help on. Balenciaga knife boots. Am I keeping these? I've actually worn them out. Have I worn them this year? I think I have. Okay, let's do the exercise. I'm getting hot. I don't know if this is a hot flash or it's just my anxiety kicking in. Okay, focus. Whew. Do I actually wear this? I might be getting a hot flash. Do I still wear these, or do I just admire them? Admire more than wear. Yes. Whew. Do they still feel like me? Yes, they're very sexy. Hard to walk in, but sexy. Will they survive the trend cycle? Yes, they have. The knife boots have been around for a minute, and they're still being sold, and people are still buying them, and they still look great. Sorry, I got hair in my mouth. What's next? Comfort? No, they're not comfortable at all. I wore these to an event once that I was hosting, and it was like torture. Like murder. Like they're called knife because it's like a knife is like chucking you up. but even though yes, a knife is chucking my foot in this. If you don't know what chucking means, stabbing my feet. But there's something about these that I don't think I can let go of that. If you think I should let go of them, I will dig into this bag. And trust me, to dig into this bag is like torture. But if you think I should let go, I will dig into the bag, take them out, and let them go. But that needs to be at least 20 people saying I should let them go. But I don't think I should. And if you agree with me, let me know. These Alexander McQueen boots, do I actually wear this or admire them? I would say more admire. But I'm trying to wear them, if that makes sense. Do they still feel like me and my current style? Yes. Am I literally sweating? Oh my God, like drip sweat. Oh my goodness. Versatile enough to survive trends? Yes. All of that, yes, yes, yes. But I still haven't worn them. I want to give them one more season because they're classic. They're just a classic Chelsea boot and they've got a sheen to them. So they're so pretty. I'm convincing myself. So I'm convinced. Okay, these number 21, they're so cool. So this is my thing. And with all, I think this goes for all my Chelsea boots. Would I buy Chelsea boots again? No. I don't think I'll ever buy Chelsea boots again. I hate having to get into all of my Chelsea boots. It's just such a hassle because I have big feet and tiny ankles. Like I can literally put my hands over my ankles. But they're so cute. I'm not getting rid of these. They're so cool. Look how cool they are. From Walmart, I love them. At first I was like, do I get rid of them? No, they're from Walmart and I love these. I love them just as much. I probably wore these more than a lot of my other boots. Plus they're great for soccer days, especially when they're raining. They're not real leather, so it's like the water just bounces off of them. So we all need a great pair of affordable, cheap and cheerful type shoes that can take the rain and still look good, because we need to look good in the rain too. Oh, I didn't include any of my rain boots or whatnot. There are a pair of Tory Burch rain boots that I have that I think I should probably get rid of because I don't remember the last time I wore them. And I got a pair of are they called Uggs? Not Uggs, but Croc rain boots from Walmart that I love. And then I have a pair of Hunters. So yeah, I think I'm going to get rid of the Tory Burch ones. You guys don't even need to see them. Michael Kors, yes, I've worn these recently. They're still my style. They're comfortable. They will survive the trends. Yes, 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 all the way through. These are a keeper. Am I done with boots? Okay, no, I'm not done. I thought it was done. Okay, so I had to get another storage bag. And I don't know if you guys can see, there's a mountain of shoes here. So when you hear me saying I'm not really shopping or I have shopping fatigue, you see why. You see why. And when I went up there, I realized all my platforms are there. And then there's, oh, Jesus. This is work. My God, today. Anywho, Michael Kors boots. Do I actually wear them? Yes, I do. Does this still feel like me and my current style? Not necessarily, but I do have boho chic moments. Is the shoe versatile enough to survive the trend cycle? Yes, because fringe are always on trend and they have Western vibe. So if I wanted to go to like a Western show or like do a Western get up, this will be good for that. They're very comfortable and they're wearing very well. Would I buy them today? They were gifted to me. So I don't know if I would buy them per se, but if I had to pick, I probably would still pick these. I do really like these. So we're gonna hold on to these. Then these Valentino platforms, I love these. Yes, yes, yes to everything. I love these and I can wear them outside. Those. These snakeskin boots from J. Crew, I have had these forever. So yes, 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 I wear them. I love them. These Jimmy Choos, these are only photo shoot boots. And even at that, I'm like, do I get rid of them or do I keep them? I think I'll keep them for one more season because I don't have any other pink boots. And I don't think I ever will see myself buying another pair of pink boots, but every time I do wear these, I do get a lot of compliments and the outfits are cute. So we'll give them one more season before I let go of them. Anywho, my Manolo Blahnik boots, you guys remember these. I love them. So yes, yes, yes to everything. Givenchy, yes, yes, yes. Classic, not going anywhere. Prices keep on going up. So basically, I have made money. I've saved myself money because the prices have gone up and they're still relevant and they still look great. I actually don't like the new version. I prefer this older version. So these Fendi boots kind of have a bit of a Western vibe. Classic, comfortable, love them. Not getting rid of these. I love them too much. So these YSL boots, I'm obsessed with them. If you've been rocking with me for a long time, you remember these. Mind you, they are literally just show boots. The instep is so high that it's very hard for me to stand in these, but they look so good outfit-wise with the heel. And you would think they would be comfortable, but plus my sister is literally like, she's like, whenever you're ready, I'm ready. She wants these so bad, but I wear them. You guys see me when I style these, so we're gonna keep these. You know, this was a cheap and cheerful pair. Schultz. These are from Schultz, and I love these. And yes, yes, yes to everything because I do wear these. I actually wear them. I wore them to an Hermes event that I attended. And they looked so good with my outfit. I think the theme was like a Western kind of whatever. So I wore it with like a sheer lace maxi skirt and a Wolford body. It was such a great outfit with that blue Kelly. Anywho, we're keeping them. So that's it for boots. Now I'm going to go into the platforms that I have over there real quick, and then we'll do summer shoes, and then we're going to be done. Okay. So remember how I said there's a difference between buying shoes that are a bit more avant-garde, that will last the test of time, and then there are shoes that are just so trend-driven that they won't. Case in point. Case in point right here. Right here. I wasted damn money, and I hate wasting money. This was a waste. I can't even sell these. I'm like, who's gonna buy them? Maybe somebody, if you want to buy these, let me know. Anywho, do I wear these? No. Do they feel like me? No. Are they versatile enough to withstand or to survive trend cycles? No. Comfortable? No. Would I still buy them? Hell no. I think I bought them like 4 years ago for $1,200, and they're a weapon. Like, you throw this at somebody, that's it. They're going down. They're going down. Anywho, it's a no. Well, if somebody wants to buy it for $200, what's going twice? I'm kidding. Gucci platforms. I don't believe I need to go over everything because if you are, if you've been rocking with me, you know, yes, yes, yes to all of this. And then this pair, these are the Valentino Tangos. Y'all remember these? This is another pair that I actually still wear. And I do, and it's not just admiring them. They still work with my current style. They have survived trend cycles. They're still being sold. I still see the girls styling them. I would still style them. Also because they are a take on your classic Mary Jane. And the Mary Jane shoe is a classic. This is just a modern take on it that is very sexy and flattering on almost every shoe, every foot size. Same thing with these Saint Laurent platforms, pretty much everything, the same thing. They hurt after a while, but they're a great pair. Classic platform. I prefer platforms over stilettos just because I can walk in them. Prada rubber cage sandals. Do I wear them? Yes. My current style, not necessarily. But come summertime, that might change. I'm just saying, I'm being honest. Will they survive the trend cycle? I guess in a sense, not really, but yes, because they're just like a water shoe. So that's how I'm looking at them. A water shoe that I can wear on a rainy day, or if I'm going to the pool or whatever. So for that purpose, yes. Oh, these Todd drivers, they were gifted to me by Todd years back. My initials are even on these. So I'm sorry, I'm not getting rid of anything that has my name on it. Plus, this is just me telling you guys how much I love black and white. So this whole thing of me and black and white is not a new thing. They gifted these shoes to me, oh my gosh, at least 8 years ago, if not 10 years ago. And even then I wanted black and white on it just because there's just something about black and white that I just feel like is amazing. And then against red, I'm definitely wearing these this season. I don't know with what yet, but I'm going to find an outfit for them. Let me know if you ever bought any of the Todd driver shoes. Was that ever a look for you? You know. And then we've got these Gucci Princetons in damask. I'm not getting rid of these. I don't care. They're not wearing as well because it's fabric. And I'm rough on my shoes, but I love these. I'm keeping these. I don't care. I still wear them. Will they survive the trend cycle? Yes. Mind you, they have an Aladdin kind of vibe to them, but whenever I wear them, they're the coolest shoe in the coolest shoe on the block. Are they giving what they're supposed to give in terms of quality? Comfort, yes. Quality, no, because it's fabric, it's fraying a little bit, but it's not so obvious. You probably can't even see that. Would I buy them again? I actually would. That's how much I love these. Okay, these La Ferrando. Yes. I just wore them the other day, so we don't even have to go through that. You know, I have a lot of these slides, and if I'm being honest, I don't have to go through all of that with you guys because for the most part, most of these slides I wear these Valentinos all day, every day. All my Hermes Orans, all day, every day. Fendi's all day, every day. Loewe's all day, every day. I wear them, love them. Chanel dad sandals. Do I still wear them? Yes. Do they still feel like me? Yes. Versatile enough to survive trend cycles? Yes. They're still asking for, actually, I think they've doubled what they were asking for when I bought these. So I have 2 pairs, and same thing goes for both pairs. They're giving comfort, they're giving everything. They're still selling them, but they're selling them for more. I think they're now $1,750. And when I got these, they were either $995, $1,095, or $1,100. One might have gone up by $100, but that's it. And now they're almost $2,000. So I will keep these. I'll continue to wear them. The style is the same. These Bottega espadrilles. I think I will get another summer out of these. Do they still feel like me? Yeah. Actually, you know what? Yes, I do think they still feel like me. Then they're comfortable. They're still giving. Would I buy them again? No. But everything else, yes. So we're going to keep these. These flats from Talbot, they're a little on the big side. I wanted to say yes, but they're a little big if I'm being honest. And same thing with the white pair. I wish I got a size down. They're an 11. And they're big, but I don't want to get rid of these because I feel like I will wear these. If I don't wear them before the end of the season, then I will definitely get rid of them. If I wear them with pants or denim, then I'll be okay. So yeah, we'll keep them. Oh, this pair, I don't even know the name of this brand. They just have a logo. The brand gifted them to me. I haven't worn them, but I'm going to wear them. They're comfortable and they're low, and I have outfits in mind already for them. So I look forward to wearing them this season. These are MGMA. I haven't worn them a lot. I've worn them kind of to walk around the neighborhood, and I'll do that. I'll give them one more summer because they're just, they're raffia. I'm trying to convince myself. No, I don't need to keep these. Should I keep these? I don't need to keep these. No. Oh, these Marnies. So this pair I love. I didn't even know they were still making this pair until my girlfriend came last year, and her friends, they bought them in so many different colors. They're just the classic Marnies. I love this colorway. I have a lot of bags in this colorway, so we're gonna keep these. Oh, these Hermes. You know what? Funny enough, this would fail on the 1 to 5 because I keep on forgetting that I bought these Hermes slides. But they still fit in my current style, and they have survived the trends. They're comfortable-ish. I wouldn't buy them again, but I paid a lot of money for these, so we're gonna make them work. Period. I know paying a lot of money is not the factor, but they're also cute. There's nothing wrong with these. I just need to remember to wear them. So these shoes from Walmart, I love these. I actually wore these all summer last summer. I am keeping them. I wore them at Essence. I wore them with so many different outfits. Honey, Walmart, yes. amazing shoes. And I love that for me because me 15 years ago, 15 years ago, honestly, I don't even think we have to go that far. I would say me 10 years ago would never, but I feel like now I'm just so secure in who I am and what brands work for me and what I have that I don't care that it's from Walmart. A good shoe is a good shoe regardless of where it comes from. And these are good ass shoes. I don't even know if it's real leather or not. I think it is because they wear really well. And I can't see what it says on the, are they leather? What does that say? I don't know. I don't remember. I can't see it. I don't have my glasses on, but these are an excellent pair. If you bought these pair when I shared them last year, let me know if you're still rocking yours, but I'm so happy I kept them because I love them. Okay, these are just classic Gucci thongs. I forgot I have these, but they're classic, so I'm not getting rid of them, but I will be intentional and wear them. Just water shoes. I can't remember. I think Talbot's, somebody, just pull shoes. More flats, Dior, keeping these. I love them. Valentino wraparound sandals. Love these to death. They're still so relevant. All the things. I admire them. I feel them. They're current. I actually buy these again. These are the only red shoes I have. I haven't worn them. I still like them. Will I wear these? I almost feel like I want to buy. You know what? No, after I just preached about keeping Walmart shoes and I don't want to keep these birdies because I'm gonna keep these. Mind you, I don't have red slides, so I will keep these for the season, but I have to wear them. So these are some Sarah Flint sandals. I love these. I already went over these sandals, and this one is silver and gold. You guys know I like to mix metals, all white, and they're wraparound, great. So do I actually wear them? Yes. Do they feel like my current style? Yes. Versatile enough to survive trends? Yes, 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 all of them, yes. Same thing with the caramel option. Okay, these Michael Kors ones, I really love these, and they're sexy and they're raffia. And I don't have a lot of raffia. I think I should keep these because I actually have some outfits in mind as I'm holding these. I'm gonna give it a summer. I need to just make sure they're visible enough that I can see them. Another pool sandals situation. These are Prada. They're rubber, they're foam. They're not wearing as well, but they're great for the pool. So I think we'll keep these. And that's it. Oh my God, I'm so tired. That's it for the sandals and shoes here. I know there's some other shoes. I have Hermes water or pool slides that I'm keeping, so you guys don't need to see those. I have a Valentino pair, but I've already put that in the sale pile, so you don't need to see that. It's time for sneakers, but I'm not carrying my sneakers here, so I'm gonna take you guys to my sneaker closet. I figured I'm not gonna take all these shoes out, so I figured, you know what, I'm gonna bring you to my sneaker closet. I don't think I've ever showed this closet to you guys. So now we got to kind of do the same thing. And I don't think I need to answer all the questions because they're sneakers. And I feel like sneakers serve a very different purpose than like shoes and whatever. In my opinion, once you have sneakers in the color, then you're good. Like you don't need more sneakers in the same color. Especially because I picked most of my sneakers are Jordan. So they're classic. So that's why I feel very content. I was on a shopping spree at one point when it came to sneakers, and I just wanted to make sure I have like everything in, or at least a color. So this is what I now have and what I'm very content with. So these are the Powerpuff Girl situation, whatever. They're a little tight, but I still like them, and I do wear them every now and then. Plus my daughter can wear these, so we can wear them together. So this one I still will definitely keep. This pair I love. It's got all my favorite colors there. These Chanel sneakers, one of my favorites. I wear them. I just wore them. Oh, these Skechers. I actually really like these. And I was kind of torn, but it's been a minute since I wore them. I do wear them for soccer, and they're really cute. So I'm going to keep these for one more season and see how much more wear I get out of them. This silver pair, I haven't really worn them as much, but they're my only silver pair, so I feel like I should keep them if I have a silver moment. This pair, I wear them all the time. And people still ask. I'm like, this is why you need to put on the notification. I remember when I bought these, I wore them. I killed you guys with these. Like every outfit, like every chance I could get, I found discount codes. You guys shared discount codes with me, and I shared that with you guys. And some of y'all are still like, where's the link? I'm gonna think that the people that are still asking for this They're new here. But I remember even like this was a few years back, and I was interviewing Monroe for my series, Style for Success. And Monroe saw these in my room, and she's like, "When did I get them?" I'm like, "Girl, I've been wearing these. I've been screaming from the rooftop. Everybody should get these." And of course, now they're not available, but they're such good sneakers, and I love them. And I've had them for years now, and they still look absolutely great. So if you got them, let me know how you're styling them, and are you enjoying them as much as I am? This pair I love. Oh, this pair is this color combo, so good. We're not doing anything with that. This pair, I don't wear them as much, but they also match my Louis Vuitton twist lock. So we're gonna keep these because it matches a shoe. This pair I wear all the time, so we're not gonna get rid of those, even though there's pink and I have some others with pink. This orange pair, my only orange sneakers. So even though I haven't really worn them, we'll still keep these. I have an orange bag, it'll work. This pair, you know what? I gotta get rid of these. Who am I kidding? I don't wear high tops. I gotta get rid, yeah. And these were the first pair that I got. And I barely wear them, so I'll see if my daughter wants them. These I wear. Anything in this green I wear. Plus I have bags that match it. This pair I completely forgot I owned. I just wore it the other day because I realized that I owned them. They're still fairly new. My Adidas Sambas. I wear these all the time. I have a black pair, and I let my daughter wear them once, and now I haven't seen them again. So please, if you see my daughter, ask her where are my shoes. I need them back. This Dior pair, I don't wear them as often, but I refuse to get rid of them. Whenever I do wear them, I get a lot of compliments because people are like, "What are those?" And I feel like, you know what, there's something about these that I feel like they're timeless. Not even I feel like, they're timeless. I have deemed them timeless, so they're timeless, period. Another pair that is still fairly new. I don't know why I haven't worn these. Maybe I just don't have much in this color. I don't know. Maybe if my daughter wants these, but they're pretty. Can you guys even see that properly? Yeah, they're so pretty. Oh, I forgot about these. These are good. See, this is why I need to do this, to keep me in check so I can remember. This red and black pair. This is a great pair. I need to wear these more. Even my husband has like a matching pair so we can kind of like twin a little bit. Oh, this is my favorite pair. No, well, I got a lot of favorite pairs, but this pair, no, this is not it. But this one is really nice too. I forgot about this pair. This is a good pair. I still wear these. It has gray in it. No brainer. Oh, this was gifted to me by a black-owned brand, but I've never worn them. Oh my God. Honestly, they're not my style. If I'm being honest, I shouldn't have accepted them because they're not really my style. They're really pretty and I could make them work, but I haven't in 2 years. I just haven't challenged myself. I could really make these work. Like, these are cute. Fudge. I'm being true to myself today. So we're gonna put these aside, but the goal will be to make these work one way or the other. This pair, I'm obsessed. It's brown and blue, one of my favorite color combos, so we're keeping that for sure. So this pair from Skechers, these are really cute. They're all white. I'm definitely gonna wear this for the soccer season, so I think I'll keep that pair. And then this pair, I think I can get rid of this pair. It's, what brand is this? Gola? I haven't worn these. I think I might get rid of these. Yeah, and that's it. All right, stars. We did it. I'm done. Yay. You have no idea. Well, I think I kind of like expressed it, but I know I expressed how much I was dreading doing this, but I really, like, you have no idea how much I hate shifting or I hate switching out seasons, especially the shoes. It's just a lot of work for me, and it's hard doing shoe evaluations because I have really big feet. I wear a size 42. I'm an 11. So getting rid of shoes is hard because I can't find anything. A lot of the shoes were purchased in the last 5 to 2 years ago. Because in the last 2 to 3 years, I have been struggling. Brands like Saint Laurent, brands like Chanel that I have a good amount of their shoes just don't fit anymore. They're making shoes smaller. If you are a size 41, 42, and you've experienced this as well, let me know. Let's have the conversation because I'm like, what the helly? Like, they're making them smaller. So it's like disappointment after disappointment. I've ordered multiple shoes this season, which I've shared with you guys in different hauls, and they just don't fit. So it's been a struggle. Hence, getting rid of shoes that I own is difficult for me because I'm like, what am I going to replace it with when nothing that I actually like, nothing that I will actually wear fits. And also a good thing is because I pick well, because I've picked well, I can still hold on to the shoes. I don't, even though I'm hard on my shoes, like because I have a variety, they're not wearing as bad. So if you are struggling like me, if you feel like you have a lot of shoes, but you still don't know what to wear, that means you have too many shoes that are not working for your closet. So I hope this is a sign for you to evaluate honestly with yourself. Is it a matter of, am I going to wear this? Am I keeping it so I can say I have 100 shoes? Because if you are, darling, you don't need 100 shoes to be stylish. You can be stylish literally with 10 shoes. Like, you just have to have the right ones. I hope you took that screenshot of all the questions. I hope you will apply them if they're applicable to you. And that can help you go over your wardrobe and keep what you actually need. I think I'm going to also do this with sunglasses, because I realized that I have a lot of sunglasses. My hope was to do everything in one video, but I know this video is way too long, so that's not gonna happen. But thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about those new in pieces that I got. What do you think? You know, are you into the whole lace short trend? You know, do you still like the drop waist dress, easy go, come and go type of dresses? And what do you think about that waist skirt? It's so good, right? Anywho, if you have been rocking with me here on YouTube for the last 5.5 years and you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. That way you never miss a video, because we have a good time here. Clearly, as you can see, we have a good time. This is a guilt-free zone situation. We have fun. We look out for our girls. We pour into each other. We don't judge, and we have a good time. And most importantly, we enjoy fashion. We need something outside of the chaos, and that is always my goal, to provide a refuge outside of the chaos in the world. And of course, to give you style tips to make sure that you look your best all times, at all damn time. If these videos here on YouTube, which are still once a week, are not enough, make sure you're following me on Instagram. It's Odd by Mani. We have a lot of fun there. You know, that's where I kind of, you know, run you guys through the fun little videos and share some more style tips and some of the get ready with me's and the fit checks and all of that. Same thing with TikTok. More of the get ready with me's are on TikTok, and then more style inspo and my perimenopause dilemmas are on Instagram. So I try to funnel everything through, but for the most part, that is dedicated to Instagram, and then TikTok is usually your get ready with me's, and then YouTube Shorts kind of gets a little bit of everything, but that's occasionally, not as often. Guys, check out my brand, Abuela by Monica. It is the perfect graduation gift. It is graduation season, so give the gift of organization. You know, they're gonna need it. If they're graduating, they're gonna need it. So check it out. Of course, I'll link it in the description box as well. I did remember, I forgot one pair of boots, but I'm gonna show them to you guys real quick. Mark Nolan. Yeah, so they're Mark Nolan's. They're a Western boot. My first, like, kind of real Western boot, so I'm keeping these. But yeah, that was everything. This was fun. Thank you for keeping me in check. And I cannot wait to read your comments and cannot wait to see what you guys think. If you've done this, if you did the bag evaluation, if you haven't watched that video, check it out. I'll link that too. And also, if you've done a shoe evaluation, let me know. How did that go for you? Were you also sweating and like anxious and nervous and all of that? Or was it easy for you to get rid of stuff? Let me know. Let's have the conversation going. Also, if you have systems that have really worked well for you in terms of like purging your closets and revamping and all of that, please share, because we need that help over here. All of us do. I have systems that work for me, but I'm always looking to improve that, because clearly I still have a lot of stuff and I still have a lot of putting away to do, which I'll probably do tomorrow. But anywho, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, stars.